Is Nobere up London? How are it's not even London, it's the whole country live, man.
I know, I'm excited. And it's your girl Wardah Sempa. That's what I need to say, because everyone knows what it is.
Wardah
Sempa.
Yeah, in that way. Listen.
And also our guest. I feel like you should introduce yourself with your UK accent.
Oh no, Governor. You do not want me to do that.
That's not actually back. Let me tell you something. The studio before, I'm not even going to lie. When I first came into the studio, I don't know what perfume it was. I knew that was Wardah. Then the rest of the producers come in, and I don't know if it's, chives or what's it. Something, it's a little funk in the studio.
So
but now
rude.
the guest has come in, and I don't even know. Listen, whatever the perfume that they're wearing, I don't think you can buy it, to be fair. I think it must be a minimum of $1,000 because I've never smelled anything like this.
It's not. First of all, let me introduce myself.
Hey.
I am Crystal Renee Smith, aka VVS.
What is going on?
I am entrepreneur, mother, wife of the one and only Neyo.
Yes.
And the perfume that I wear is Mason Francis, but I will not tell you the scents.
I like
that.
Because that's a secret.
This show, there's a lot of sass in this show today. And that's what I like.
I just feel like you're going to be on my side this time.
I got you.
I just want to...
Black Queens unite.
Tell them, man.
Listen.
Wakanda forever.
Hey.
I'm just going to say, I just want to firstly, obviously, thank your husband for his music, because I have literally... The success I've had from playing his music with the ladies,
dead.
I'm not even gonna lie.
I bet you any money
You
that...
shagged a lot, huh?
No.
I'm so dead. I'm dead.
No, literally the success that I've had from the music of Neyo. I want you to thank him. But guys, listen, we've got Crystal Renee Smith up in the building.
Yes.
Listen, we've got the live Twitter feed here.
Yeah, we do.
Listen, keep it classy. Because I'm telling you now, any questions you've got for her, just put it up there.
Let us know and we'll get involved and we'll respond. Like, let's make this a conversation.
Yes, but realize I am still Crystal, so watch what you ask me, okay?
Watch what you're asking. But yeah, no, thank you for coming down. Honestly, I know it's been a long day for you, but the listeners definitely want to, catch up with you.
Yeah, and I know better. You wanted to talk to us about something, didn't you?
I don't like public relationships when it goes left, if you know what I mean.
Absolutely.
However, and you must have faced this yourself in terms of
Clearly.
relationship goals. Like, people put so much pressure on relationships anyway, and then it goes. Now, I don't know if you've heard of it. She's not a very big rapper.
You're so silly.
No, you probably haven't heard of her. No, probably. Well, I'm only joking. I think everybody's heard of what's happened. I'm just trying to be nice, but obviously, Cardi B and Offset. I hate gossip, but I have to do it.
You love it.
But I have to do it for the show because I'm a journalist. But if I had my way, I wouldn't talk about it. But obviously, it's gone a bit left with them and the relationship is gone. And I wanted to discuss that on social media. It is nice to celebrate and share your marriage or your relationship, but there is an extra pressure when people put goals on there. And I just wanted to discuss this. Obviously, we're not going to go too deep into yours, but if you could give us a bit of an insight. Everyone has a relationship, everybody has problems. How is it when you see this online about relationship goals and you're kind of having a bad day with your partner?
Because it must be a lot of pressure.
Yeah, it's just
It must be a lot of pressure.
First of all, shout out to Cardi for her strength of doing what she needed to do as a woman. Everyone, I think the world knows of what I just recently went through with my husband. In essence, I think that for the reasons that she left are completely commendable. Why am I going to stay when I see that it's going to hit a wall? You know what I'm saying? And as women, we fight and we do what we have to do to try to keep the relationship alive when the other person is not doing the same
100%.
thing. I'm not saying that that's going on in their relationship, but from what she has put out as a woman, I hear her. And why would I stay and wait on a baby? Why would I wait and stay for you to do something that could break me? When right now I'm whole and I'm complete and I'm strong enough to walk away from something that isn't serving me anymore. I commend her for that. My situation was a little different. We had some growing to do. We got together very fast. We got married very quickly. We had children very quickly. And my husband, for who I know he is I know he's the great man. And I have faith and had faith in what we were going to become, what we have become. And we went through some things, and as a woman, I had to take a step back and say, I need a break. I don't know where we're gonna go after this, but right now I need a second, because we're gonna keep butting heads if we don't fix our issues. And we took the necessary steps to fix what was going on, because our marriage and our family meant just that much to us. I can't speak on someone else's. I definitely understand that, but for my marriage, it was worth saving. You know what I'm saying? My husband is an amazing man. An amazing man. Is he human? Absolutely. Does he have faults? Yes. And so do I.
Did you ever get in a situation where you felt like, look, right, you obviously said that, okay, this is the time for us to just be apart for a bit, to obviously focus on ourselves, which is completely human.
Yes.
But did you ever have friends that ever said to you, because I've heard of so many situations where friends are saying, why would you leave him? He's got all the money in the world. He's really, really famous. He's doing this, he's doing that. Why would you leave him? So did you ever get into a situation where it could have been distant friends or whoever? You don't even need to name names, but did they give you that advice, and what did you do? Because I know a lot of women who stay in situations because they feel like, he's who he is. If I leave, that's it. It's done for me. It's done for me.
Absolutely. You have those people in your life because they feel, and that speaks to how they view your strength, because they feel that because you're with someone that is well off, that's why you're there, or that's why you won't leave. For me, that was not the case, and he'll tell you. I didn't ask for alimony. I didn't ask for anything. I wanted you to take care of your children. When we were speaking of divorce, is what I'm talking about. Take care of your children. I can take care of me. You know what I'm saying? And he'll tell you that. I don't think that money should hold you, because in the end, that's what's gonna break you. You know what I'm saying?
Interesting. Tell us more about that. Yeah, that's no. Yeah.
No, but it's true. If you're staying, or your reason to be with someone is because of financial gain, then that financial gain is what's going to end you, because you're not in it for the right reasons. Meaning, I love my husband. I love his good, his bad, his ugly, and regardless of if he had $0, I would still be with him to this day. You know what I'm saying? We went through what we needed to. We went through growing pains as a couple, and there's nothing wrong with that. When you're married and you talk about forever, people have been married for 50, 60 years. You think that they've never gone through anything? But why are they still standing 50 years later? Because they did the work to fix it.
Okay. And this, do you know what? I love this. But this is why. That's a fantastic point that you said about 50, 60 years of being in a relationship and being married, and you know that there's going to be, out of them 50, 60 years, there might even be 30 bad years. Like,
I'm not doing 30.
I'm sorry, I'm not doing. I was just about to say that.
I might give
I'm not taking that L.
But it could be. But what I mean is, it's not going to be in a row. But when you split it up, it could be one here, one.
Because I wouldn't either. If I was with someone for like that long.
No, but you know.
But I know what you mean. If you put everything together, then it's crazy. But do you know what I also rate as well? The fact that, like, I know for me, I always say that, like, if you're with someone who has money, make sure you have your own as well. Because if he does leave, you're pissed. Because some girls don't think about savings and they're just in the moment and stuff like that. And they end up, when he leaves you, you've got nothing. So I always say that even when you are in this situation, always make sure you've got your own stuff going on as well.
Always prepare yourself.
Have your own life.
You always prepare yourself for the what if.
Yeah.
But in a marriage, for me, there is no safety net. I'm in it. This is my marriage. I'm committed to it. Even when I took the moment to step away from it, I was still committed to it, as far as like what I looked to him for. It wasn't for finances. You know, as long as you take care of your children, because now we have children, and you're gonna provide for them. And he's an amazing father. That's his ultimate goal. But as far as for me, as my pride, unless I'm asking you to do something for your children, I don't want anything from you. My pride will not allow me to. You know what I'm saying? Like, even when we were going through, like, the moment of divorce talk or whatever, and lawyers were trying to get me to, well, these are his assets, this is what you could get, this is what you, I don't want none of that. He worked for that. That's his.
Well, he's very lucky because
You
a
get-
lot of women would be like,
They would have
yo,
taken it,
look at his
absolutely.
face. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get this. I'm
Yeah.
gonna. Do you know what I mean?
But I didn't work for that. I didn't work for that, and I have no problem working for what I want. That's his. That's his legacy that he's leaving to his children, and I know what that means to him. And I would never, ever try to take from that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah,
So-
no,
Nobere is loving it.
No, but this is living proof that there's women out there that think this way, because a lot of guys will literally be, and you've had it, Crystal, I know you've had it before in the past, like, yeah, whatever, you are with him for his money. You must be fighting this.
I still get it now. I still get it now, and it's an insult to who I am.
There you go.
Because it's like, y'all can say this, but y'all don't know what type of hustler I was when my husband met me.
Yeah.
Y'all know what type of money I was making before he met me.
Yep.
I was just introduced to the world because I was with him.
Yeah.
But you don't know the moves that I was making. I was taking care of myself since I was 14 years old.
Yeah.
That's
and
a lot.
this is what I want to do. Let's get back to the beginning ish. Yeah,
Okay.
because when you came in, I said, look, I could tell the accent, and I guessed it was from Florida. No, because I had about 2 ladies in Florida at the time, so I know the accent of a Florida accent.
But you had 2 ladies
What do
at
you
the
mean
same
at the
time?
time? As in dating at the same time?
Is that why you're getting a divorce right now?
You're trying to incriminate me on live radio.
just-
Now,
You asked me
it's a
questions,
time.
can I ask-
It's a time. It's a time.
It was a time period.
Yeah, but we won't go into if it was. No, I'm only joking. It feels good though to be.
I'm really glad. Do you know what I'm happy?
Scumbag.
Do you know what I'm happy about? I'm really happy that Nobere is being honest for a change.
Honesty.
For so long, he
Honesty.
literally did a facade for everyone, like he was this lovely, sweet person. Don't get it twisted, he's lovely, but he's done some dirt in his day.
We
He's
all
done.
have
Let's
done
be real. You've done some dirt in your day.
Listen, the dirt I've done, they deserved it. I'm just
Oh,
saying that.
wow.
But anyway, but
Wow.
listen,
Thank God I married who I
Yeah, no, real talk.
it felt good though. You know
It
what?
felt good to say it.
It felt kind of, yeah, it feels good to be an open,
An open
scumbag.
book.
It feels
Yeah.
good.
Oh, really?
It actually feels quite good. But
Nah.
let's come back to the beginning because,
Okay.
you know, when I was doing my research on it, things were not handed on the plate for you. Like, this is why when, you know, you were just explaining that you were doing your hustling and before you met him and the way that you think about, you know, this is his legacy and this is what he's worked for. And that really resonated with me because I know that that's coming from someone who appreciated even the smallest thing that you've achieved, because once you appreciate your achievements and how hard it is and you understand that, you don't want to take anybody else's. Do you feel what
I'm right there with you.
Like-
right there with you.
because that's, you know, that's, I mean, it's very different, but that's how I, like, even as a kid, everyone always says, how come your sneakers or your trainers are always so clean and they always wear? Listen, as a kid, I was so excited to get anything.
Yeah,
Listen, when
words.
I moved to LA for
Words.
the first time,
That's how it is.
So you know Chucks and all of
Yeah,
those,
yeah.
they like them dirty. I was like, I don't care if they're $30. My stuff
Yeah.
is not gonna be dirty. And my husband would be like, they're supposed to be.
Yeah.
This is how they're supposed to look. And I'm like, no, wipe it off. I don't care. Vans, everything.
There you go.
Because I appreciate
You
what I
bring
have.
everything, isn't it? So, and that's why when you're like that and you've kind of worked for little things, it doesn't mean that you have to have Grammys, or it could be something small, your first car, a cooker, you know, like
your first mortgage.
Yeah.
your first mortgage. It's like it's
appreciate
so
it.
you appreciate it, and you don't really want to take anybody else's. But talk to me about Florida, because everybody is thinking, oh, Florida and, you know, Disneyland and stuff. Tell us the realness, because there's always 2 sides.
Florida for me was the nitty gritty. Florida was the grind time. Like, I don't know if, I don't think it's a secret at this point. Like, you know, I went to college, I did school, I did nursing for some time, but I also stripped, I also sold drugs. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that.
Yep.
I did what I needed to do to survive, basically. You know what I'm saying? And going through life now at 34, like, everything seems like a period in time. Like, you went through this phase, you go through this phase, you go through this phase. But within all those phases, like, I had 2 jobs, 3 jobs at the time. Like, I did what I had to do to take care of me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever that meant. There was also bad times where I had to sleep on a friend's couch or on a friend's floor or whatever to get to the next city to where I could hustle and make more money. You know what I'm saying? And I did that and for a long time. And then I entered into like a bad relationship, and it went super left. And that is what pushed me to move to the West Coast, and I met my husband less than a year after that.
Okay, yeah.
And my life at that point completely changed in the aspect of I didn't have to work so hard. That I had, if I fell short of anything, I had someone there to protect me. And I felt like I had like a break in life. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody deserves or should get a break. And I can't believe I'm saying this now. I don't. You've got some different powers, because usually I shut these stuff down. You know me. Like, if I hear women talk, I'll be like, look, I'm just shutting this down. But I think it's because I read your story and you've said about your story and the fact that you've gone through so much hardship. You haven't just decided that, okay, I need to get money, so I'm just gonna get my nails done and just be. You've literally put your life at risk, you know, by going there and, you know, being a bootleg pharmacist. That's the best way.
The nice way.
The nice way to put it. Like, it's not easy. Do you know what I mean? Like, to be doing that stuff and to put yourself. So it is all making sense now that you've been through all of that stuff. So sometimes you need a break.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Yeah.
Like,
and
everybody needs something. And I think it's deserved. Usually I'll be like, oh, you've been waiting and you've got it lucky. But she's put a lot of work in to trying to be comfortable.
You did what you had to do to make money. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you went through what you went through, and it formed you the person that you are now.
And people don't understand there's so many women like myself that are, if they haven't already gone through it, they're still now going through it at my age. You know, you get what I'm saying? And it's looked upon in such a bad way, and you don't understand the circumstances at which a person had to bring themselves to do certain things. You know what I'm saying? And for me, that's my testimony. It's nothing that I'm ashamed of. I'm finally at a point where I'm proud of my humble beginnings, to say the least.
I feel like in America it's more accepted. So I feel like in the UK, if people went to they had to make their money, and they went, obviously they did stripping and stuff like that, you'd be more judgmental in the UK. But in the US, they're like, you got to make your money, you got to do what you got to do.
Oh, but
do you know what I mean? I just feel
like,
really?
Yeah. I think what it is from the UK, I think people, and it's so silly, but when people look at America, you don't realise it's a continent. It's different time zones, like from Florida
we go
to
through
New York.
the same thing.
So,
and I think in America, is we get it so much worse.
Wow.
They do.
Because over here, I feel like black women are more accepted and more appreciated and celebrated, versus over there it's a fight. It's still a fight.
No, trust me.
It's still a fight.
In the UK, it's only just been celebrated. Like, it's taken a very, 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 like you guys, a long time to even be in the same radar to get big campaigns and get big jobs and stuff like that. So I think with the black girls aspect, I think we're all the same. But obviously America's bigger and it's a lot worse.
I think it's across the globe of we're finally at a place where we are taking
100%
what we deserve and not waiting on anyone else to give it to us.
And I've always got a soft spot for, this sounds so bad, but I've always got a soft spot for a hustler. I don't know what it is, but I've always got a soft spot for a hustler, because the reason why I am the way I am as well is because when I grew up, it wasn't as bad as a lot of people, and I think you've gone through much worse than I have, but because my family went through what we went through, it taught me to just hustle. Like, I've always got to make money. Even if I'm with a guy, he's got a lot of money, I'm always like, nah, I need to have my own stuff. And it's just it's embedded in me. Like, it's literally fixed in me. I can't help it.
Yes.
So I get it.
I know exactly what you're saying. Like, even my husband and I were just having not a heated discussion, but not a on the same
I would
page
never expect you to have a heated discussion. Never.
It was more so of like, I have all these business ventures right now that God is putting on my plate, and I also have a husband and children, and it's more so him not wanting me to spread myself thin, but I'm also like, this is my time.
Okay.
This is my time.
That's interesting, actually.
And just as you do as in your career, you make time for your family and your children, but you also don't let any opportunity pass you by. And my fight is, I want to be held to the same standard. I want to be able to do the same thing and figure out how we're going to juggle this as a family, because we still have children, and that's the main priority. But at the same time, I have things right now that I need to fulfill me, and I have to take a step as an independent woman and step out on that. And although maybe sometimes he will show resistance because he wants to make sure that I'm not doing too much, he still allows me to move in the space that I need to, and to accomplish what I need to, and make whatever moves, whether they're successful or they're unsuccessful. He allows me to do it.
You need to do it.
You know what I'm saying?
Can I ask you a quick? Well, I'm going to ask you a question because you're here for an interview. Yeah, I was just being overly polite. But now, what I want to ask you, because of your experience that you've been through, the hardship, the hustle, I want to know about how you, because you were talking about there's certain women that are still kind of going through that hustle, but I want to pick a little bone with you because you've got beautiful sons now.
Thank you.
Now, I always say this to women because obviously I come from, a single parent home. My mum was a strong woman, as my two older sisters. Now they're all 4 women, but when it comes to their son, the particular, look at, she's smiling because she knows where I'm going. Now, because you've seen the ugly side of life, and you've come across women who are dancers on the street and stuff, so you know when to pick someone that's going to try to finesse because you're streetwise now.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think there's going to be a lot of pressure on your son's girlfriends? Because I think it's going to be pressure on them because you have seen it all.
I feel like you should, if there's going to be pressure, she should give him pressure, though, to be fair. She should give him pressure.
Yes, because they're in that group of women, there's still an array of women.
Very politely put.
I'm trying. You have the women that are there to accomplish a goal. If they treat it as a job, they clock in, they clock out. After work, you would never know they're in college, as I was, like working on a degree, all of those things. And then you have women that is what they like to do. They like to destroy your relationship. They like to be the other woman. They like to do all of those things. So I think for me, when it comes to my sons, my mother-in-law doesn't play any games. Yeah. And if I have any blueprint on to screen women when it comes to my children, she is the blueprint. Because she is very intuitive and she sees right through you. And I feel like I kind of have that, but with my children, it may be altered a little bit because they are my sons, but at the same breath, because of where I come from, I want to be a little more understanding and initially accepting until you do something that I might put my hands on you about my baby. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why this is why I asked, because once speaking from experience with my family, like my sister, listen, we're all there for girl power and stuff like that. That's nice, but then if it's her little brother or my mum, it's very peak. For girls coming in, remember you got 2 older sisters and my mum, so for them it's all fun and games when it's their relationship.
I felt sorry for my brother for years because anytime he had a girl over, I made it really uncomfortable for them because I'm so overprotective over him, and I know how amazing he is and how much he's I know how amazing he is, so I'm just like, I'm not being a bit, but it's like I just feel like some girls don't deserve him. Do you know what I mean? I feel like he's such a G. He is such a G because he's a mommy's boy and he grew up with a single mom, so he's the kind of person that likes looking after people. He's such a good boy. So I'm always like, when I see a girl, I'm like, nah, if any instinct tells me that she's a wrong one, I'm gonna be really awkward.
Well, for me, I feel like I'm more like the Black Widow. I'm gonna make you feel real comfortable. I'm gonna accept you, let you get comfortable and show your true colors.
Yes.
So then I can
It's very
Those are the worst. Those are the worst.
Sorry,
No, you have to
son,
do that, yeah.
But she is not the one. I let her show her true colors, and this is what she has shown.
Yeah, no, there is. No,
Take
it's
note.
true. That's the best way to do it, to kind of find people out.
Was your sisters like that with you? Because I just feel like you were sheltered or babied. In your
No, I
time.
was, and I was.
I'm so dead.
But I just think, yeah, she was. But it's because how the dynamics happen is it was gonna go in that way where it would have been a bit difficult for a girl. I wasn't allowed any girls around my house anyway because my mom's from Africa. So these are good. We just was not allowed anyway. But it's because how the family moved, it never really happened. But my mum is like that. But I'm like with you. I'm similar that sometimes I think there's a Shakespeare quote. It's like if you give people drink more wine and you'll find out more. So what you do, you talk to people, make people feel comfortable. When people get comfortable, the mouth starts chatting. They might drop in something about my ex this and ex. Okay.
So how many did you have?
You feel me?
Shit, I'm counting.
I'm actually the one that actually remembers every single thing. That if I like a guy, I'll literally remember everything. Like if he tells me this ex, I'll remember that. Another ex, I'll remember that. Another ex. It's just best don't tell me.
But that's what I'm saying.
Don't
to
tell
make
me.
people feel kind of comfortable, and that's why I kind of asked you on that about Platinum on E. I want to talk about the show. Look at you rolling your eyes.
Here y'all go with the man.
Yeah, no, the reason why, because people are going to watch it, oh my God, yeah, we want to talk about that. So if I don't, talk about that, how, because from at home, I know Wardah definitely watches E, but...
I actually do, and I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, I know you definitely watch E.
No.
But how is it to do, like, once you're filming, do you actually, when you first do the first series, do you actually get, like, what is actually going to be aired? Or are you just, did it make you kind of like we were talking about, make you feel comfortable? Go on, feel comfortable.
No.
Talk.
Do they tell you? They tell you. It's film everything.
Well, okay. So let's just break this down, okay? So I've done 2 reality shows. When you do a reality show, of course the producers, that's their job, the executive producers, the assistants, the workers, everyone, to make you feel comfortable, to get you liquored up, and then to sit there and tell you what she said and he said and they said and what we said together. And how did Jackie Christie say it? A ponderosa. They let you, they inform you of all of these things that are happening right before you film, so that your emotions are like,
yep.
Hold up. What did you say about me? What did this?
I've always heard that the producers will also, let's say someone's talking behind your back or has done something behind your back, they'll whisper in your ear and be like, oh, by the way, before they come over, by the way, she did X, Y, Z. And that's why you get as heated as you do.
Absolutely. And then with the power of editing, you could be arguing or fighting about something that has nothing to do with the issue that they put on the editing. You know what I'm saying? Like, transparency, since you want to talk about the Platinum Wife, the fight that happened in Mexico, everyone thought that was about Alicia and the other girl, I can't remember her name right now. That fight was really behind the scenes about my husband.
Oh, wow.
Because when the girl Alicia got casted, she was the last person to get casted because someone else got taken away from the cast, whatever you want to say.
Yeah.
So when I told my husband, hey, this is the new girl that's going to be casted, he proceeded, because I will never walk into a situation that I don't know what has happened. I don't care how many years ago it happened. He's always going to tell me. And it was more so of them trying to go on camera and make an issue of the fact that my husband had got some sloppy toppy from her 12, now 15 years ago. And they thought that was an issue of something that they were going to bring up on camera. And of course, like what the producers do, they decide to let you in on it. And who I am is it's not going down.
Yeah.
Because my husband didn't sign up for this show. He has nothing to do with this. Matter of fact, he ain't talked to you in over 10 years. So why is it a need? Because you want to come at me or try, do you think, to embarrass me of something that I already know about? You know what I'm saying? Something that happened before me, many moons ago. You know what I'm saying? When you were an old thought. Like, I have nothing to do with that. So what you're not going to do is bring up my husband and think that you're going to create some type of storyline surrounded by him, because you can't pay him enough to be on this show. And you're not going to disrespect him. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm his wife. He married me. And I'm not going for that. So what the fight really went down about was that. And because I set it off in Mexico, they were not allowed to talk about that. So this is the first time that this is even being said.
Exclusive. Did Neyo ever look at it and think, wow, like, why did you react like that? Do you,
no, he knew. I was on the phone with him.
I'm so dead.
He absolutely knew what happened. It's unfortunate that it played out the way that it did, because certain things should not be on camera, should not be on TV, but at the same time, I'm not a punk. I'm not a pushover, and you're not gonna play me. So I would rather set it off before I set into your plans.
Hold on, can you set it? Let me write that down, because someone owes me money. So, but I need to. I didn't know how to go about it, but I'm gonna say that. Okay. We'll tell me after then. Actually, put it in a voice note to them.
I got you.
Yeah, you can get my money. I'm getting my money
with
today.
shows like that as well, yeah, they're gonna try and get girls that want to hype up drama.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? Like,
but
they know what they're...
I'm a cougar about my husband, my family, my children, all of that. So if I'm made to look crazy, I will eat all of that, as I have had to do, because you're not gonna bring that into the equation.
Yeah, and that's fair.
He didn't sign up for this. I signed up for this. So leave him out of it. Especially in that series that I didn't talk about my personal business. I didn't talk about marriage or any of that. So why are you talking about it?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
You know what? I respect that a lot. Now we were talking about the TV, but let's talk about cooking, because you've got Crystal's.
Because that's the real deal, Holyfield.
Yeah, Crystal's Creations now.
Yes.
Right? Now listen, I want the recipe, because I was looking at that. Now it depends on who I'm talking to impress people. Sometimes I say I'm vegan, but I mean...
Do you actually do that?
Hopefully they're not listening today. No, I feel funny now. You know what? I'm not even gonna lie. Like now, before I just used to just talk about eating, chicken and meat. But now I'm not feeling. I feel a little conscious now.
Why?
I don't know what it is.
I eat the meat.
But them lamb chops.
Wow.
That's what we listen. You know I was gonna talk about that.
They have made me quite a lot of money.
So where did it start from? Yeah, like that. I want to know about that particular recipe.
Transparency. Because that's what I always love to give. When I got pregnant with my first son, the world did not want me to be with my husband. And the death wishes on my unborn child, the disrespect, the social media bullying, all those things, it put me into a depression, so to speak. And my outlet was going in the kitchen and cooking.
Okay.
Like just looking at recipes and saying, oh, that looked nasty, but maybe if I could do this and put this and make this like this, I could create something different. And I started to post like my whole cooking process just on, when Instagram stories started popping. I think that was the year that I got pregnant, when they started the Instagram stories. And I started just posting everything, and it got so much attention that fast forward to the Platinum Wives. I ended up getting a major deal with Gobble, the #1 meal kit company in the US at that time. And it all kind of catapulted into now I am an exclusive. I'm about to open up some restaurants.
Oh, congratulations.
I can't really speak too much in detail on them, but before the end of this year, your girl will be in a building. You know
I really like
that.
That's a good look.
And that's the power of God. Like what was pain turned into power.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And something that I never really ever wanted to do is now my passion, and I love to cook, and I love just like this new lifestyle of what it all brings, especially the money. You know?
No,
so thank y'all for making me feel so bad that I had to dig in my bag and create one.
I love that. I'm taking that. That's the part. And also, I really wanted to talk to you about, nude lux as well. I know that. I know that you've got, a skin brand launching very, very soon.
Yeah.
I want to know more about that because obviously I'm all about skincare and stuff like that. That's my thing.
Yeah, so Nude Luxe is my new baby. It's an all organic, plant-based skincare line. It will be launching in the holiday season. I'm super excited about it. It was, to be honest, a business that I started when I was on my break from my marriage, is how I like to call it. And it was something that I needed to do for me. And now it's anticipated. People are looking forward to it, and I'm excited for what it has developed into, and I just can't wait for the launch to just give you guys like what we have in store. Like, it's amazing. We have masks, we have cleansers, we have serums, we have body treatments. Soon we'll have a new collection. I can't. Oh, y'all got me telling my business. I can't tell y'all.
Crystal, all I'm gonna say is that I'm gonna be messaging Sophie, being like, I need some masks.
Oh, I'm sending
ASAP.
I'm sending her packages for you guys.
Yes.
Don't even trip. It's coming. Don't even
See,
worry
that's what
about
I'm
it.
saying. This is why I like shows like this.
You'll get it. So before it even launches, you'll have it, and you'll be able to have tried.
I'm gonna
it and
remember
let
you
me
said
know.
that. I'm gonna hold that.
Absolutely. And call me out. Call me out. I got you.
This is real entrepreneurial, business that we're
it
dealing
is.
with here.
Thank you.
And I think it's a good. Do you have any lip care, or is it just only for skin? 'Cause
I don't have lip yet, which is crazy because I am like the stickler for like moisture for my lips. Like I could probably pull out maybe 10 different lip glosses in my
really?
purse right now. It's crazy. So that is something that I would like to do in the future when I branch off into like makeup and stuff like that.
Okay.
But right now,
It's the skincare.
I have really sensitive skin, so when I use products, they break me out. And I've worked so hard on my skin that I love where I'm at and the process with my product line. So I want to give that to the world because I used to have really bad acne, and I'm still trying to repair the scars. But okay, you see me? You see me?
No, nothing. No,
Exactly.
no. You just said it.
He's impressed.
Nude Luxe. So the slogan is to go nude. Your skin is your best asset. Why not go nude?
It's true.
And that's where I want everyone to go because our skin is so beautiful.
Yeah.
And we need to let it shine bright.
No, but it is good. No, but it's good that you're saying that you're using your own, personal experience of having. Is it? I can't even believe I'm talking about this. Is it more? Was it like the perfumes within that it took you a while to understand why these creams were not working with you, or the fact that because you've gone to plant based now, haven't you? Which is
the chemicals, the animal byproducts, the scents that are in it. All those things are compounds that will destroy your skin, that will break you out, and we don't realize that because it smells so good. But you can use natural products like lavender and vanilla and all these things to put into your products and make it smell good.
And lavender, listen, I'm telling you that now. Obviously, I've retired now, but when I was a real, when I was playing, no, I'm just being real. When I was playing Neyo in my car and doing my stuff, I always used to spray lavender on my bed sheets. And I'm telling you that now.
Yeah.
It's always success. Yeah. I'm not even joking. No, I'm being real. What is lavender, ladies?
It's so dead. It smells good though.
It's a relaxing. It makes you feel comfortable.
I put it on the pillow. So you want to watch some Netflix, and then
Netflix
it's like 7 minutes in. I'm like, listen, stop.
Look at you giving away. Look at you giving away your skills right now. So there, mad thing.
I'm like, let's
helping the other guys that are tuned in. You're like, they're gonna be thinking, lavender.
But guys, make sure you clean because these guys are probably not washed their pillow for like 6 months. So don't put lavender on top of it now.
That's nasty.
Wash
6 months.
That is nasty.
Wash it first, guys. Then put the lavender, because these guys are gonna spray the lavender on the funky
Okay,
stuff.
Ladies, you've heard it here first. If you smell lavender on them sheets, you
From
better,
Nobere.
you better run.
From you ladies, Crystal and Wardah, you confirmed it.
I said on the skin.
I didn't say nothing.
Not the.
Do you see how Nobere's very good at adding words to people's mouths? He's so fast.
So I'm just getting. You see, because you're such an entrepreneur, you're making me think. I think, oh yeah, look,
Yeah, that's what you're gonna create a line. The lavender pillow.
I'm gonna come with you. Yeah, just the lavender pillows.
Collaboration exclusive.
We're gonna have to figure that out. It might be
100%.
successful.
I'm so dead.
You had the lamb chops. So let's go back to, because we're gonna go back. To
I feel like you're just thinking about the food right now. No, but are you hungry? Like,
I'm not gonna lie.
Mate.
I was checking it out. I was eating just before I was eating my lunch. I was waiting I went to the gym. I did chest day, by the way, because you gotta ask. But I went to the gym and I come back and I needed some protein.
no, wait. Let's just pause for a minute, right? Crystal. Let's pause. Yeah. You see, before you entered this store, what did he say to you?
I
said a lot.
No, wait. No, what did he say to you?
But he said that you were gonna be hating on him.
Yeah, exactly.
And
But you've now seen the truth, right?
Obviously, he built himself up so much.
Oh, what?
I love that though.
I'm the most humble person out there.
You're such a liar.
Well, you can't tell her that she gonna get on you, and she's been nothing but supportive of you from
Exactly.
the
You know what?
moment.
I wish I had.
I'm so supportive. You see how sick she is? I'm so supportive.
To be fair, I wish I had a little bit more self-confidence. That's what I wish.
Is it you, mate, you got a lot.
A little bit more.
I don't think you
I
can
don't
get any more.
think that you
No?
really need
I'm
it.
all right.
I think
Okay.
that you are a perfect balance.
Okay, thank you.
I think you're way too big for this right now. He rolled up asking everyone for coffee. He's a changed man today. You're mad. You're mad.
Listen, Crystal is an
Well, it's okay
entrepreneur.
because
When you
when
go
they-
to the office,
I'm gonna say it's okay because when they brought me ice, I was like, I would like some ice.
I know, but
Brought me some water. I was like,
but you were probably nice about it. He came in saying, "Where's my
Oh,
coffee?"
I didn't even ask anybody. I just.
it was. I mean, I deserve. As I said, I did chest day today, so I'm
You.
feeling good.
That's
when I
why.
come in. But before I was making my chicken, and then that's why I thought, let me just go on and see this Crystal's creations, and I was going through, and that's when I saw the sizzling lamb, and I was just like,
I had
when
so
you're
many
hungry,
other recipes, but
you
he is stuck
did.
on the lamb.
But we can
Yeah,
move.
he is, isn't it?
I believe I saw. No, was it fish or was it chicken? There was a chicken dish. That you made.
It was in the oven, like
There
in the
we go.
pan. Mm-hmm.
So tell us.
My secret sauce. That's
Oh,
all
so you're not going to tell us
I'm
this?
not
I love
going to
that.
tell you. No, I'm selling that.
So the recipes that we see on the YouTube channel, are they going to be in the restaurants as well? Are you going to be all a bit different?
Some of them. I'm going to provide certain recipes for the restaurant, and then certain things I'm going to leave exclusive for my cookbook, which will be coming out spring of next year.
Wow.
I feel like you've just been giving us so much exclusive today. I'm
Y'all
loving
got me
it.
talking
Crystal, you need to be
again.
coming on here more and giving us more exclusives.
Listen, I'm gonna need a check in a second.
Girl, listen,
Y'all-
you're literally hooking us up
did
with the
y'all hear that?
information. So, boy, the producers need to sort that stuff out. No, I'm joking.
So there's a cookbook coming.
But on the moving forward, obviously you've got the restaurants going on. You're an entrepreneur. You got your skincare going on. You got so much going on at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
What can we expect to end the year?
New looks, and the announcement of my restaurants,
I love that.
Amazing.
plural.
So you're gonna end the year with a bang. I love that.
I've worked all year for the harvest season. Yeah.
Amazing. You know what? Look, it's been a pleasure.
Yeah.
For you to come down. Honestly,
You need
it's
to
been
come
a pleasure.
back.
I had such a good time with y'all.
You need to come
I'm
back.
glad you brought this extra confidence
In
you
him,
know,
a billion
in it
percent.
as well. And I think we need those cookbooks as well. But I'm actually gonna
Yes.
buy it because
Yes.
I want you to get that because I'm coming over and I'm
I
gonna be
appreciate
sleeping in
that.
the
I appreciate
10th
that.
bedroom. So
y'all
what I'm
gotta
gonna do
come in and come out with the Beat London for
Yep.
the opening of the restaurant. I will let y'all know.
Hey.
Come out and taste the food. We will
Oh, I
make
love
it great.
that. Look,
100%.
he's literally dribbling.
and I'm gonna buy it.
Chill.
No,
Chill.
that lamb looks good, but guys, make sure you can tell us about the socials where everybody can find you and
You
follow
can
you.
find me on Instagram only because that's my only social. Everything else is just too much to keep up with. So it's Crystal Smith, ITS Crystal Smith on Instagram. That's my only handle. Anything else is fake. Don't believe it. Check me there.
There you go, guys. Honestly, stay tuned. This is The Beat, London 103.6 FM. It's the B word. That was Crystal.
What's going on, people?
is the B Word's favourite presenter, B Word. Lubrun.
Nah, hold on. It's actually the B Word's favourite presenter, Wardah Sempa.
Whatever, B Word.
The show where we bring the most banging interviews, and I'm talking controversial issues.
B Word. Every Tuesday at 7 to 9 p.m. exclusively on The Beat London 103.6 FM. B Word.
This show is brought to you by EATOW.